All right, this is where it gets real. Corruption, backstabbing, and double dealing. Just another day in Washington, D.C. You had written that under these two administrations combined, the new rules added $176 billion in annual regulatory costs on Americans.
That's the addition. That is in addition to about an estimated $2 trillion of existing regulatory costs.
America, for the moment, is kind of a high-trust society that we want to trust and we want to take people at face value. But I think that that's quickly eroding, particularly after this current administration.
I would like it better if the American public would try to set themselves off in contrast to our pathetic leadership. But that's not how life works.
Fellow cynics unite. This was a pretty stunning remark by Robert McDonald to compare veterans who are waiting for healthcare treatment to waiting in line at Disney.
It's disgusting. I mean, to try to compare American heroes waiting in line for the health care that we owe them as a country to a family on vacation at Disneyland not only is disgusting, but it shows how out of touch the secretary is and the senior executives are with what's actually going on at the VA hospitals around the country.
Disgraceful is an understatement. Earlier today, Baltimore Circuit Judge Barry Williams cleared one of the 6 officers who were involved in Freddie Gray's case, Edward Nero.
I think it was pretty clear in the harsh line of questioning that the judge in the case grilled prosecutors with, that he saw right through this very transparent, inventive prosecution and saw it for what it was.
World Wrestling Entertainment superstar Glenn Jacobs. He goes by the name, I've only ever known him as Kane. And he's also a die-hard libertarian. Glenn, it is such a pleasure to have you on the show. Who is your absolute dream ticket? I mean, who would you love to see libertarian president, vice president?
I really don't know at this point. I would just like to see the American people have another choice instead of going into the ice cream parlor and getting vanilla in a cup or vanilla in a cone, and then you bite into it, it tastes the same, it's really bad, it's really expensive, and you have to pay for it no matter what.
Harris County District Attorney Devin Anderson allegedly colluded with Planned Parenthood to indict David Daleiden following his undercover video expose of Planned Parenthood.
And what we're finding out now from Planned Parenthood's own lawyer in Houston is that Planned Parenthood Gulf Coast in Houston and the Harris County DA's office actively work together to undermine the investigation that the Attorney General's office has been conducting. I'm happy to confirm that we're going to be releasing further videos in the coming weeks and months.
Hawaii could actually be the first state to put gun owners in a federal database.
If we can't require people to put their religious beliefs in a database, how can you require me to put what guns I own in a database if they both stem from the Constitution?
You're still ignoring the Supremacy Clause. You're still ignoring the fact that people are protected by federal law from having their information, from having the make and model of their firearm, the fact that they've purchased a firearm, compiled in any sort of list at all whatsoever. And so I have no idea how the Supremacy Clause would not be able to be avoided in this particular instance just because they're trying to do it on a state level. You are still compiling a database that is going to be used by the federal government. When I see this stuff, I think they wanted to get worse.